Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Broken Sand Dollars. Double D and Katie here with you for number 13 of season 2. Thank you everybody for hanging in there with us, and we enjoy the comments when we read them. Those always make us laugh. And remember, if you're catching us on YouTube, give us a subscribe and a like, a thumbs up. Really helps us out, and we slowly keep getting subscribers.
Yep.
Yeah,
A couple at a time.
couple at a
Actually, it's
time.
not bad. I mean, all progress is progress.
Yeah, yeah. I think some of the short videos have been helping us on
Yeah, I'm sure.
that.
Because people have short attention spans.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
They're like, I have 10 seconds to spare.
Oh, yeah. And some of the best ones have been 10 seconds or shorter. Yeah. So, how was your last week?
Busy.
Yeah.
It was busy. It's a holiday weekend.
It was an awesome weekend.
It was pretty busy in town.
Yeah.
I always feel bad because I'm at the convention center and it is busy for like the shows and stuff and getting set up for it. But as far as service goes, I mean, it's steady, but it's not like working in the restaurant or bar on the busy weekends. So they get their butts kicked, and I work
Yeah.
pretty hard, but it's a lot of fun.
And look, Denise, we went there early Saturday morning when they were just getting set up and started. So, there was barely anybody in there walking around.
Yeah, nobody was.
It was cool. They were bringing out the animals, and yeah,
I know the first day I was there, I didn't even notice that there was a camel at the petting
that
zoo.
was awesome.
But the
Yeah.
second day we pulled in on the other side, I was like, there's a fucking camel.
Camels and baby goats, a couple of llamas or alpacas. I can never tell those two apart.
Petting zoos and regular zoos are all the same for me. Like, they're really cool and I love to see the animals, but then I get really sad also. I'm like, oh, those poor animals. I just tell myself they've all been rescued from horrible lives, and
Yes, yes. This one's much better for them, and they're prettier cages.
well, okay.
Yeah, putting it that way is not good. No.
The band was good. I mean, we did have to watch back-to-back performances, so that obviously the second time around it was a little bit repetitive, but
The Eagles cover band?
yeah, there was a band that opened for them, and I should start writing down the names of the actual bands. I think the Eagles covered band was Fastlane. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
But I can't remember who opened, and they were really good. I really enjoyed them.
Right on.
Um,
Yeah, no, I didn't catch him, but I caught Deer Swerver at the porthole.
yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that they did good.
That was, yeah, good time, good times. Which was awesome because also my buddy Jesse and his wife came out for the weekend and hung out with them quite a bit. That was fun. They're going to be out for the 4th.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought about going there and catching Deer Swerver, but then I was already, because I got off work and then I went home for a couple of hours and then like I just didn't really want to go back out.
No.
Like once I get settled, I'm like, I don't really want to go anywhere at all.
Wasn't one of your days 17 hours?
That was Saturday though, not Friday.
But still.
But I knew that
Still.
was coming up too, so
Yeah.
gotta get my rest.
Nice. Yeah, oof, I don't, yeah.
But a lot of the hours weren't like as physically demanding as regular. But I mean, they're still hours.
Well, like I said, it was steady.
Yeah.
So
Well, and the
that
beer
makes it
garden was
nice.
really quiet, so I've got to figure out how to make the beer gardens a little bit more popular. Of course, it wasn't particularly nice. It was like windy, and we
It
were in
was a
the
little
shade.
breezy, but it wasn't raining.
We did have live music on Sunday in the beer garden, and that was good. It was she sang a Pat Benatar and then some
man.
like slowed down versions of a bunch of different songs. Again,
Cool.
I wish I would pay attention and write down notes of like, who?
What? Come on, you're so good at remembering that stuff usually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, not the specifics, like the broad scope of everything that's going on, but sometimes the details.
Yeah,
I have to write them down or they just don't stick.
yeah, I was just glad we went early so I didn't have to deal with the big crowds.
Yeah, it was fun. There weren't as many superheroes as I had hoped there would be for a superhero fest. There were, I mean, it was still fun, but I wish there were more superheroes. And then after the whole ordeal, I realized how many people we know with badass superhero costumes. I'm like,
Really?
if I was thinking ahead of time, I would have been like, hey, you guys need to make an appearance.
Man. Oh, yeah, there was some from the Halloween
There
party.
was a lot at the
Okay.
Halloween party.
Now I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Like, we really have, like, I mean, a lot of our adult friends don't have kids or anything, so they spend money on, like, the full get up for
Yeah.
Halloween.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
some really badass costumes. Next year, we're going to
Oh,
get them to do
Captain
it.
America, Scarlet Witch.
Yep, we had a big full Batman costume.
Yep, yep.
There's a Darth Vader costume, but there was
Optimus,
already a Darth Vader.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Yep.
Who else? Spider.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know if we have anybody with like a badass Spider-Man costume,
I did not see that.
but Star Lord. Someone has a Star Lord
Oh, yeah.
costume.
Yeah.
Brad
Oh.
has the decked out Stormtrooper costume, like the
Well.
full shebang.
Hopefully he'll get to wear it. This one.
We'll
coming
see.
up. Yeah.
What one coming up?
Oh, the Halloween party in
Oh.
October.
It was too hot. He had it for the last Halloween party. I'm
Yeah, but
talking
didn't
next
something
year for the
break and he didn't
superhero
get to
fest.
wear it?
I don't know. I don't remember. Like, you're really asking me to remember the details of the Halloween party night?
Oh, yeah, you worked hard on that one. That was, yeah, okay.
Like, I don't know. All I did was dance and check on food. And that was pretty
Yeah.
much it.
Yeah?
I mostly just danced. After the party started, I just danced. I didn't
Well,
really even do much drinking.
Yeah, the next one, yeah, we learned a lot from the last one.
It's going to be badass.
Half the alcohol, way less food.
Well, just specific alcohol, not the variety. I mean, we basically brought a full bar. Like, what do you want? We can kind of simplify.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
not good at that. I'm like, oh, we need it all.
oh, I can't wait. But first, we get to have the 4th of July.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Oh, and then we were going to say this Saturday at the convention center is the Wearable Art Show.
I think I have to go to that one.
You should. I've always wanted to go, and I never get to go because I've had to work. But now I'm working at it this year,
Oh, right on.
so I'm super stoked.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this because I've always wanted to see. And they make
Wearable art.
so they make, I think, art or clothing, attire out of reused materials, I guess. Random things,
Yeah.
garbage bags, or I'm not going to say it on here because I think next year I'm going to try to make something for it with
Oh.
all of my free time.
Right on. Nice.
This particular project, I think, some of the kids might not mind helping tackle bits and pieces of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you later, but I don't want anybody to
Okay.
steal it.
Yeah, because I'm pretty curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been thinking about it for like the last year. I'm like, I don't have time to start it now because I thought of it kind of too late. But if I start it, next fall, I could totally have it ready for this.
Right on, right on. I look forward to hearing this information.
But it should be fun.
when
And there will be a
done.
bar. I don't know, because I've never been before, what else they have going on, if there's like auctions or anything. It is a fundraiser for,
Cool.
they told me this. I have it written down. This I did write down. I don't know if it's for a group that does different arts types events.
I like auctions.
I wonder. Yeah, I don't know if they're having
Yeah.
a silent auction or not. I guess I could have looked up all the details again.
Oh, speaking of art again, though, the 3D art that was in the corner of the convention center for the superhero thing, did you get to stop in there and check that out?
I didn't.
Man,
I looked at the jewelry and the rocks.
yeah. I bought a 3D Marilyn Monroe art picture.
It's pretty cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll have to get the name for next time.
I know that I'm hoping maybe they come back to the Sand and Sawdust Festival because you said they had some different ones there. I want to see if they have like a Mario Brothers.
I think they did it because they had the one where it was all the Toy Story characters.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Too.
That
That's the one you were
3D
telling me about.
The 3D was so good; it looked like you could just grab them out of the photo. It was awesome. But yeah, lots of superhero stuff.
cool.
Yeah, it was really neat. neat art. I want to get some more. I need to get them framed or something though. 'Cause there's
Probably, and maybe
no
put them up
frame.
on the wall.
Yeah, yeah. I'd put them out in the living room somewhere. I don't know.
We'll figure that
In my
out.
room. Yeah, figure that out for later.
Anyway,
The hard parts in life. Uh, what else was last week? Was there
well,
something I was forgetting?
I don't think so. You did say last week that we would talk about the African rift this week, or that maybe we would
Oh,
know something more than we knew last week.
yeah,
We
yeah.
do know a little bit more.
A little bit more. We'll watch
Again,
that
I've
one
forgotten
thing.
some of the details of it. I should have written those down, but I got the gist of it.
Well, the photos they were showing from like that drone footage or whatever, that's a pretty big ass crack that's
Right.
going
And it's the
across the
East
land.
African Rift.
Yeah,
It is a pretty big crack.
yeah.
And they talk a lot about, there was something that happened in Congo. Is
Was that the volcano?
that
part?
erupted and kind
Yeah.
of created a smaller version of this rift, but this rift would pretty much go down the entire eastern side of Africa and it would create a new ocean,
Yeah.
which in turn is probably going to be pretty devastating to a number of
Oh,
cities.
it's gonna have to be. Yeah.
But if it makes the land masses, like the interior land masses, that much more connected to water sources, I mean, everything would change. Like the whole environment of it all would
They
change.
did say the shipping lanes would change, make
So you
some
get
routes shorter.
2 new coastlines,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy.
But what coastlines would it take out? Because we also looked at
Well, I
the
mean,
future
that's
maps of the
something.
United States.
Some
And,
things are definitely going to
yeah,
fall into the ocean.
yeah, and kind of where we're at here in Washington, I didn't see us making it on any of the maps.
No, and that's not creating new oceans. That's just the Pacific Ocean kind of swallowing us up or us falling into it.
Yeah.
And then the Mississippi getting extremely wide, but not like another
Oh,
ocean.
yeah. Which,
So we need to move to, we decided, northwestern Nebraska or
yeah,
southeastern or south, yeah, northwestern Nebraska or southwestern South Dakota,
yep.
because they will be very near the new coastline in all of the maps. Close enough,
And we can do this from there.
but not too close, because we'll probably be traumatized from our hometown falling into the ocean.
Oh, yeah, but I won't mind being traumatized in a safe area.
That's what I mean. We can move close to the new coastline, but maybe not right on it. I've
No.
always wanted to live in the mountains. There's also supposed to be like a new mountain range created. I think that's on the, yeah, that should be right about there.
Yeah,
West
but
Coast
I
Mountain
wouldn't want
Range.
to go to it until it's done forming.
Well, I mean, I feel like in this scenario, it's going to form quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
probably want to wait for like
Well, you
the
know,
flora and fauna to start to like sprout and
it's been a
whatnot.
while since our side has had a giant earthquake.
God, I don't like it when people say things like that out loud.
Okay, I won't talk about
Well, all the
it.
things they were talking about on the rifts, it's always like rivers, mountains, volcanoes are all a part of this. And like, well, cool. We only have a little bit of those things here.
Yeah, well, I always
They're
think of
everywhere.
the one in Yellowstone.
Oh,
Yeah, that giant one. Which some of the future maps, it looked like that had blown up on some of them and created a new waterway going from there all the
what
way
are we
out
talking
through
about? Are we still talking about
Uh,
volcanoes? Or,
the
Are you
future
talking-
map thing.
oh, the future map.
Yeah.
I didn't really pay attention to that. Does that even exist?
Well, it looked like maybe it had blown up and created a waterway going all the way out to California.
Oh, yeah,
And
because
most
on some of the
California
maps
was
it
gone.
had that all swallowed up into the
Yeah.
ocean, and on some
Yeah.
maps it had like more river connections and lakes and
Yeah.
then the ocean. That's true. I like that. I like lakes, so I vote for that.
Well, see, then that we'll just have to invest in like a 150, 200-foot boat, reinforce it.
No, we're moving.
Well, if we're on the water this way, though, I would think, as long as you, well, I don't know. I think I watched too much Deadliest Catch.
Yeah.
I could captain any one of those boats. I've seen the TV show.
On the bright side,
On the
it would
bright side.
help with population control.
Oh, yeah.
And it would create eventually a lot of new jobs to figure out what we do with all this new coastline. Because, I mean, you got to build all the
Oh.
ports again and
Yeah, because there's going to be so much rebuilding. I've
get
always thought
cities built because we're talking about it being
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Midwest and they don't really
Yep.
have a lot of cities,
single
like big
person with
cities.
at least some basic construction knowledge. Go to one of those areas, you'd have more work than you can handle.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Like when they eventually start.
Any sort of work on the water.
Oh, yeah. Well, when they eventually start rebuilding Ukraine. Eventually.
Well, I guess anytime they rebuild anything,
After any giant hurricane or storm that messes shit up. They usually have all the volunteers coming in.
it's a little scary,
Rebuilding.
like, to think about the amount of pollution that would be falling into the ocean in this
Oh.
scenario also. Like they talk about how it'll spur economic growth or whatever, but because new seafood chains, not chains, but fishing grounds, new fishing grounds and things like that will develop. I'm like, yeah, but what other kind of crap is going to be in the water and are we even going to be able to eat those fish?
Not for a long time.
I mean, I would be nervous.
Every bit of sewage systems.
Can you think of all the disposal systems we
dead
have?
bodies from cemeteries?
I mean, dead bodies are natural. That's fine. Like
Oh my
that's
God.
that's just part of the fertilization. The fish will eat that. That's not a big deal. I'm talking about the nasty stuff, like
Nice.
the crude oils and whatever. I don't
Oh,
know,
no.
plastic,
Yeah. It's
all
gonna-
the straws.
Yeah. Those are already a problem.
Now they're just warehouses full of straws, killing everything.
Pulling them out of turtles' noses. I've seen the
Even
commercial.
just growing out of turtles' noses at this point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not to go back for a long time, but the Pacific Ocean Garbage Patch. There's ecosystems of birds and stuff living on that, and when they've dissected them, they find so much plastic inside them.
That's probably why there's so
Sometimes-
much plastic. Have you ever watched those videos of like the fast food and the plastic pieces they find inside of it when you put it underneath a microscope? It's not just fast food; it's all sorts of different
Everywhere.
food products.
Yeah.
It's kind of gross,
Oh,
and we're already eating all those things. So
yeah. But as long as they cover it with enough MSG, I'm good. I'm good.
perfect. As long as yeah, as long as it tastes good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, now I'm thinking about food. I had lunch already. Had a Reuben sandwich for lunch.
Oh, from the porthole.
No.
No, where'd you go? Did you go to the new place?
IGA.
Went to the IGA.
New
Oh, the
place.
deli. Well, the Cove.
Oh, I haven't been in there yet. No, I hear.
No.
Yeah,
Well, you
everybody's
can't-
been saying it's awesome.
Yeah.
What
It's
is it?
good.
A pain in the ass.
You just won't want to go for a little. Well, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Okay.
Right on. Awesome. Oh, two things I get at the end of the show. Woohoo.
I know little tidbits of
Yeah.
gossip.
Yeah. I'm really good at keeping a secret, though.
Not even a little bit.
When I'm sober, I'm pretty good at keeping a secret.
Yes, that I will agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, most of the time then I'm pretty good.
Nope. At least when you're in bed.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The futures.
Oh, the future. I was just about to ask you if you've seen any of those new AI deep fake videos.
Do you think I've seen any of them?
No, but you should for a good laugh.
I
every now
probably
and then.
will look some up afterwards.
They're the ones I've been checking out. They're putting Schwarzenegger's face on movie characters, and he says their lines in his voice. And so think of the musical Annie. Mm-hmm. His face is on Annie, and he's doing the lines. Oh,
I think I might enjoy that. Well, I guess
It's-
I'll find out after.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like little tidbits of homework for after the show.
Oh yeah, yeah, right on. But it's the voice mimic, whatever, is getting way better through the AI.
It's gonna be scary. Like these are things that we as regular people have access to. Can you imagine the types of
Oh.
systems that other people with real money have access
Have
to?
access. That
Like
would
they
be,
can do whatever. People are literally just selling the rights to their image, their computer. What is it called? Their CG character.
Avatar or whatever. Or, I don't know.
I
I
don't,
got no clue.
I don't like. I think it's more of elevated than an
Yeah.
avatar, but maybe not.
It just makes me think of one of the Black Mirror episodes from a while back, where so much of a person's information and life is on the internet that in this one Black Mirror, the
Oh
the
yeah,
couple,
the
he
social
passed
score.
away.
Or no, it is a different
Oh,
one.
that one's awful too. But this one, it was a couple and he passed away, and she through the internet went through some site and was able to recreate
Okay.
conversations with him so she could get on the computer and still have
Right.
conversations with him.
Whoever told
Yeah.
you need closure? You don't.
Yeah,
You just need to pretend forever.
forever.
And we will
Forever.
help you do that.
Yeah. Oh, the one
Live in your own brain world. It's fine.
you were getting at, the social one.
Yeah.
That's already happening.
Oh, I hate
How
that.
many things ask for a rating now? It pretty much.
Yeah, I
every-
usually just skip over those
Yeah,
things.
same
and
here.
like don't even bother. Like
But
I don't
pretty
like
much,
that. It
uh,
bothers me a lot.
If I
the whole
drive
premise.
past Walmart within 5 minutes, there'll be a ding on my phone asking me how it was at Walmart.
I understand the benefits of knowing that enough people hate it but this
Yeah.
is the thing. Like there are places I enjoy going to that do not get good star reviews all the time. I still enjoy going there. So I feel like it's unfair for people to be able to sway you. I feel like everyone should experience it for themselves and decide if they want to go there or not.
Make your own judgment on things.
Right.
Absolutely. I agree with
So,
that.
I mean, a bad review could hurt a business, and maybe everybody else that goes there has a great time. Or they
Oh,
just
yeah.
don't like the atmosphere, or there's a person there that they don't like. There's so many different perspectives on experience.
Being in a busy atmosphere and thinking, oh man, how come they're not quicker with me? Well, it's because it's busy.
Right, and I mean, how busy was it? Was it slow? Did the server have like all day to talk to you and like juggle for you and make you laugh? I don't
Yeah.
know. Or were they just too busy to give you the kind of attention that you needed because it was your birthday or you were having a bad day or you
I
needed.
don't know. I think I'd love a place that would come and juggle for me for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would bother me and it would make me a little uncomfortable to have a juggler stand
Just right
there.
over the table, you know.
Yeah, I'm like,
Got 3 pins going.
I
in
don't
the
know
air.
you well
Whoa.
enough. I just don't have that level of trust.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. That'd be some clown restaurant.
Oh, double whammy. Now it's not just a juggler, it's a juggling clown. That
Yeah.
sounds so much fun.
Yeah.
Clowns
And
aren't
they also
creepy.
take your order and everything. Yeah. My man just hit on something.
How are they? Do you want that fully makeup clown taking your order? Can just a regular clown of a server be just fine?
Well, I think for a while it would drop a pretty good crowd just because people would be interested.
I would never go there.
Well, there's some people that hate clowns.
I might stand at the doorway and look in. It's not that I hate them, but that whole scenario doesn't make it feels busy. It does not feel like a very relaxing environment to be in, and I don't want to eat there.
Oh, there'd be lots of horns honking, people getting squirted with water.
Nope,
No.
pass. Just like
Yeah.
I've never been to one of those Dick's restaurants. Like that does not sound fun to me. I
What?
do not.
Like
Where
a
they're rude
Hooters
to
or
you.
something?
No,
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the? What kind
wrong
of place
kind of
is-
dick.
Oh, that's too
Oh
fucking
goodness.
funny.
Oh, I keep hitting my
Ah.
microphone.
Yeah, I've hit mine a couple times. Oh, no, that
No, no. Where they're rude to you.
Oh, I was watching a video of one the other day.
I
yeah,
would not
they
enjoy
throw
that.
down the menu and just say, "Here, figure it out, walk away." Yeah, but I've been to one of those ones where you just get to throw your peanuts shells on the
I
ground.
don't
too.
really like that either.
I
I mean,
thought
I'll
that
do
was
it
pretty
if I'm
cool.
there, but
Yeah,
the fact that there's peanut shells all over the ground
All over.
actually deters me from wanting to. And I know it's just peanut shells, but for some reason it just doesn't make me feel.
it's like you're-
Again, not the most. I'll do it. I'll go there, but it wouldn't be my first choice.
How do we get on restaurants?
I have no idea how we get to anywhere because we started with continental riffs and then we were talking about AI and now we're talking about restaurants.
Nice. Yeah.
It's usually me that brings up a subject and then you just follow suit. Or
Yeah.
maybe I don't even know. Maybe we take turns.
No. No. But I was thinking we need to do something smart for the next one.
Are we getting a guest?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Guest speaker,
well-
everyone. No.
No, maybe on the next one, in the background here, will be some merchandise.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's getting close. It's getting close.
I haven't seen them.
Oh, I think you're gonna like it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. And I was thinking, I don't want to do like last year, where we just brought boxes down to the beach and it was a free for all. That's no.
I agree. I think we're just gonna like hold on to these and be more. We're not gonna bring them to the beach. We have other
No.
shit to worry about.
$300 a hoodie and $100 for a T-shirt. Yeah. You always want to start high.
Right.
And
And
you
then
can-
you just, I learned that from Safeway. You just mark it up to an unreasonable price.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
put it on sale for a normal price. And then I get excited about it.
Yep. Oh, which makes me think before we do put it out there, you should probably trademark the image.
The new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we've trademarked that one.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Wasn't that?
Trademarking is like a brand.
Yeah.
You can
Through
copyright
the
an
LLC
image.
of Broken Sand Dollars. Can't
But-
we trademark the image through there?
But not the image. I don't think. I think the image is a copyright thing. The image as a trademark, I think it's got to be a brand or like a more. I don't know. I can't remember the wording for
We
it,
are
but it's
gonna
not
be
the
a brand.
same.
We're going to be going global. Global. I can see it already. Oh, I was thinking 2 years.
You
from
know,
now.
we've talked about this before. You got to find like a niche to create a fan base, and
I-
then branch out
I always thought
because people
I
are
was
bored
kind
with
of
most of this
niche.
conversation.
I was
Like,
kind of a,
you're the niche.
I'm the niche. Yeah.
Are you
Man.
a popular one? Like,
Oh,
I mean,
well,
how broad is this niche?
Uh,
If I say
I
it
think
right.
once we
Niche,
start our.
niche.
Oh, I don't know that.
I don't know.
I was never great with English. Never. But once we
think it's an
start our
English word, so-
Patreon, oh, we're gonna be way different. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like most of the stuff that you're talking about, I don't think you need a Patreon for.
Yeah, but we've gotten other things I think that we can talk about. That'll
Okay.
definitely be more adult entertaining.
Shouldn't you have like a regular following first?
In my head, I've already got a giant following.
Well, there you go.
But I've always gone from A to Z really quick. Let's forget some of those parts in the middle.
All right. So
Yeah.
next week you want to have something smart to talk about.
Yeah. Man. Something.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I
Somebody
like stuff
suggested
with
something
space.
today. What was it? I was like, well, I'm always down to talk about aliens. Oh, I actually have been talking with a CE5 group from Western Washington, not talking to them, but participating,
Yeah.
paying attention about them wanting to do a gathering. And I think I could probably get a decent one rustled up for Ocean Shores. So maybe before the end of summer, we can have a good alien discussion. I can tell you what happens.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. CE5 is like alien communication. It's the one that I said you can't participate in because you're too
I'm gonna participate now.
but you have to be quiet and not intoxicated in any form.
And not even stoned?
No, they suggest that you not be stoned.
Well, I mean, okay, I understand that if you want to truly have a pure resignation.
It's all about
or
energy and
whatever,
vibration.
Yep. No, I get that part. I'll do it.
Cool.
Broken
I
Sand Dollars.
have no idea.
Well, you said
I've
about
never
Broken Sand
participated
Dollars
in
can
anything.
sponsor it.
I don't know how to do any of that stuff, but I'll
Yeah,
just
I know.
send out a message to the group.
I know how to say the words, but I have no clue on the actual doing.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Well, on those words, now we're going to talk about something smart next week. Tune in, check it out.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what it was suggested. Oh, like time travel was a suggestion.
Time travel would be a good one.
Look up some stories on time travel. One was played for me, like about this guy that flashed forward from like the 20s or the 30s into 2006, and
There's all kinds of stuff on YouTube, pictures and proof and
cool.
yeah. So I think that'd be a good one. Okay, time travel it is.
Perfect.
Right on.
So
Other than that,
I guess that's it.
yeah. That's kind of why I'm waving. Or it's just hey, hi.
Yeah, we'll
No.
figure this out someday.
Yeah, yeah. No, we will. Like I
See you
said,
next week.
We just keep getting slow, or one or two at a time. Yeah, yeah. Talk to everybody later.
Bye.
Bye.